Hey, what's up, guys? It's Leo from Team Worst Generation. I'm here by myself today because I've been seeing you guys' comments about wanting to see a deck list on Up Luffy, so I'm just here to do it by myself, you know. But yeah, so here's my little ratios of Up Luffy. Obviously, the meta's gonna change as the deck the decks are gonna change as the meta progresses because we got to worry about Bonnie, maybe some Teach, maybe the purple black Luffy. But yeah. But here's my deck list and what I'm running right now. 4 Sanjis, pretty staple. 4 Linlins. This is like how you live through the 8 Dawn and Plus turns. 4 Katas. And I'm running 2 Rush Luffys. I'm not running the 8 cost new Luffy because I don't think that... I think it is good. But I don't know, maybe the one of. So if I were to play, I probably would cut maybe 1 Kata for the 8 cost Luffy. Because I know that these 4 and these 4 are maybe mandatory. If not, then I would probably cut a Sanji for it. But I need to be able to see Sanji on curve. Or not, then I'm kind of cooked. You know, that's how the deck that's what the deck relies on. So yeah, we'll see as the meta progresses. So we got obviously 4 Namis. These are like the ramp cards. So 4 Zorojuros and 4 Bonclays. So these are pretty staple. People have asked me, can you run another card besides this? Yes, you can. You could probably run like Miss Doublefinger, but you really need this card. The Miss Doublefinger, the 2K, like on play, down minus, or trash a card, ramp 1 that's active. This is the same thing as this, but I think that this is way better. Obviously, we're gonna run 2 puddings. Pretty basic here, and then I'm doing more of a higher 2K count. I am doing 10 2Ks because I just think that this deck needs to be able to survive up to 8 Dawns, and with Bello Betty running around, still Green Purple Luffy is running around. I guess Red Zoro. It's just like more aggro decks like that. This deck just loses to it. So I want to be able to survive. I'm just doing for the events. I'm doing 4 Gear 2s. 4 Gear 2s, and I'm doing 3 Giants. So my train of thought for Giants is because a lot of the times you go Sanji into Big Mom. Or you go Sanji to Rush Luffy, and you don't have an extra Dawn, or extra, like, you'll be at 9 Dawn instead of 10. So this Giants is only like very like, it's not like mandatory. I mean, it's mandatory, but I also don't think that it's that good maybe. But I just don't like being at 9 Dawn and not be able to use this because it's an extra brick. Yeah. I'm playing 2 God Threads actually. So my train of thought on this was, there's a lot of bricks in this deck. I think like in this list specifically, it's 26 bricks. I think that if you could bump this up to 1, or you bump this up to 4 or 3, I would make it 28 bricks, which is a lot for this deck. And like, you need to be able to survive up to the end game, or at least 8 Dawn above. And also that, like, I think that these so the Bonclays and the Zorojuros and the Gear 2s will help you ramp, I guess, fast enough going second. If you go second, you only need 2 rampers. Like, you can see Bonclay or Zorojuro, or you go Bonclay into Gear 2, and then you'll be at 8 Dawn because you get the 1 extra Dawn going second. If you go first, you have to be able to see 3 rampers. So typically it's Zorojuro plus a Gear 2, or you go Zorojuro to Bonclay and then Gear 2, or you go Zorojuro into double Gear 2s, and that's how you get to 8 Dawn going first. I think that the deck really relies on going. I think that, like I said, going in the mirror match, it probably want to go first, because if you can drop a 9 cost Luffy or 8 cost Kata first, you get a obviously swing with this first in the matchup. You just gotta probably try to swing face. If they try to defend the face the life a lot, then you have to probably pivot and swing at their Linlins or Katas or whatever bodies they have. But yeah, these last 3 cards are preference, I guess. I'm playing 2 Red Rocks, and I'm playing 1 Gravity Blade. I I think that G Blade is good because I don't like, for example, I guess during my testing against Teach and Green Purple Luffy, that this card comes in handy whenever they drop double Sanji and Puddings or double Burgesses, or they go or double Van Auger setting up with the new Blackbeard. I just think that if you're gonna at least clear it, you'll be in much more like advantageous position, and you can also heal this. You can also heal this into your life with Lin Lin to make it bottom like a 5 cost for free. I think that for the Red Rocks, I think that you minimum have to at least play 2 for the mirror match if you're expecting it a lot. Which I think that this deck, yes, there will be like tier 0 for sure, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be good enough. I'm not sure. Like I said, there's still be like we're in the West, so there's gonna be a lot more like different decks, obviously. So like I'm expecting like this tier 0 Blackbeard, GP, some Nami here and there, definitely Bell Belly and Zoro. And no, what I'm expecting is also Green Yellow Law. Green Yellow Law destroys this deck, shit on this deck so bad like that. It just feels. That's why like this card is not as important. That's why this card is also at 3, because Green Yellow Law, if they can stun a Dawn on your, let's say you're going to 10 Dawn, right? If they stun a Dawn with this or with the 5 cost Bonnie, you can't play this efficiently because you might just die to, let's say, the Cavendishes or the 7 cost Laws or whatever 5-6 bodies they have on board. So that's why I think like, yeah, but sometimes you might have to you might just have to gamble it if they don't have the Hody Jones. Then you just go this, and then let's say one Dawn is frozen, then you go this into this, or you go this into one of these, and then you just hope that you can live and survive. But in terms of the pudding wise, I think that you at least have to play 2 puddings, maybe 1 pudding, because this deck does go do 5 cards a turn. So you draw 1, and you top 5, draw 1, draw 2, and then you can look at, and then you really look through 2 of the cards. So you can decide you want to bottom it or not. But so like I might cut this to 1 of, I don't know yet. I would probably cut this to 1 of, or maybe the 8 cost Luffy, and be like 14 or 15 high bodies, I think. Yeah, like 15 high bodies. But I just don't like running a lot of bricks in this deck. Another tech I've been also trying is the Gum Gum Gatlings. So maybe take out the 2 Frankies for 2 Gum Gum Gatlings at 0 cost, because those are also rampers for God. Also ramps you 1 that's active. So if you see it in live, you can probably trigger it and have another be 1 turn closer to your leader effect. In terms of everything else, like I think that the Sanjis could be switched up for these, because you can't play Sanji into this Sanji because of this guy's effect. So like that's why I've seen like some of the lists cutting the block of Sanji, but I think that the block of Sanji is majority of the time you want to look for these 6 anyways, and not play it off with the Sanji. So like, I think that or you can just grab it and just play as like a normal blocker. So typically like you can go like, let's say if they have a massive hand, you go this into Nami and then you leave 1 up, or let's say you go just play this hard cast it because you need to live, and then just hard cast it and have 4 up for whatever shenanigans that they have. But yeah, I think I try to explain this deck like thoroughly. I'm just not the best at it yet. I just been switching all different decks, just testing out everything. Excuse my voice. I do have a little cold. Trying to get over it. But yeah, here's my deck list. Hope you guys like it. If you guys have any questions, please drop it below. And also use our code Worst Generation at Scale Dev for 5% off. I will link that in the description as well. But yeah, please, hope you guys enjoy my list and let me know how it goes.